어렵다 어려워.
Here comes the neighborhood. The Astros have owned the AL West since 2017, averaging 103 wins per season. This year, the Stros may find the sledding a bit more difficult. The Angels and Rangers have moved from pretenders to contenders, and Oakland will always be Oakland. Make no mistake, Houston is still the team to beat. Their offense is incredible from 1 to 9, and Justin Verlander heads an elite rotation. With a smaller margin for error, the Astros want to make an early statement that the road to the division title still goes through Minute Maid Park. And Justin Verlander heads an elite rotation. With a smaller margin for error, the Astros want to make an early statement that the road to the division title still goes through Minute Maid Park.
아, 구대현이 1번이구나. 구대라가 7번이야?
After coming within one game of another World Series title last year, the Houston Astros begin anew in 2020 as they host their division rivals, the Los Angeles Angels, here at Minute Maid Park on opening day. For more, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I asked a few of the players how it feels to enter the season carrying the weight of high expectations placed on them as consensus frontrunners.
The strength of this Astros club comes from its core stars like Alex Bregman, Jose Altuve, and Yordan Alvarez. After losing top pitcher Garrett Cole in free agency, the biggest questions for Houston have to do with age. Can Justin Verlander and Zach Greinke continue to excel late into their 30s? Can Michael Brantley have another healthy and productive season? Will Yuli Gurriel build on his stellar 2019? Make no mistake, though, this Houston squad is still a frontrunner for World Series contention.
Thank you, Heidi. Let's go get it. Opening day baseball is next.
그래도 1구를 배우면 얘네같이 후보자한테는 유리한 거 같네.
Thank you, Heidi. Let's go get it. Opening day baseball is next.
나. 그래도 1구를 배우면 얘네같이
Oh, welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning. Nobody out. Digging in now, Albert Pujols.
Albert Pujols.
Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning. Nobody out. Digging in now, Albert Pujols.
Albert Pujols.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen.
배터리가 없군요.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen.
배터리가 없군요.
First pitch coming, here it is. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen.
배터리가 없군요.
First pitch coming, here it is. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen.
배터리가 없군요.
First pitch coming, here it is. Hit in the air out to left field. After it is Brantley. He can't get to it. This one's down.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Justin Upton, the next to hit. Fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fouled off. Justin Upton, the next to hit. Fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0 and 2, here it comes. And it's 1 and 2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2.
Classic strikeout pitch
From the stretch. And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Matt Thaiss comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
So both of these starters
Ball and a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. Out there on the mound right now.
This is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. Pujols stands at first with one out.
일단 포수들이 따라서 그렇죠.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There's ball two as the slider dips below the zone.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
2-1 the count. Ball two as the slider dips below the zone. As a look, now the pitch.
That's one of the toughest.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 3-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Angels strand one. Score remains tied 1. The next 3-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Angels strand one. Score remains tied. The next 3-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman.
오, 오타니네. 오타니가 에이스야. 인트로 57. 오, 오타니네. 오타니가 에이스야. 인트로 57.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Man, this guy's had their
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
in and out.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer. He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. So here's Yuli Gurriel. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Fox now the pitch.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
That's wide, 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. There's 1. Pujols at first, and it's a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1. Base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. First pitch pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. And that ends the inning. Out to right field. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. His line against Justin Verlander. He's got 8 hits in 39 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. His line against Justin Verlander. He's got 8 hits in 39 at-bats. He's also hit a couple. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. First pitch on its way, a ball and a strike. First pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Smoked on the ground left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the... Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
Unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was it's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
The batter number 9, second base, Tommy Rocchella.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Here's Tommy La Stella now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Tucker waits on it. One away. Change for this right-hander. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's got a hit in lifted in the air to center field. Springer on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rendon. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Ball 1. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rendon. Up the middle and he's able to knock it down. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Albert.
Here's Albert now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Runs, 9 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Now Pujols smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this one. Brantley retreats to the track, and he'll 3 runs, 9 on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Digging in, Carlos Correa, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now. Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Ball even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Ball even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great. Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hard hit at third. Rendon is there. And there are 2 away now. At the plate, Martin Maldonado. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left.
Big sweeping breaking ball.
Upton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side.
He'll have to bring it in a little bit closer.
1, 2, 3 go the Astros, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ryan Presley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55.
All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Justin Upton. Ryan Presley summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. All set for the start of the inning, coming forward the veteran outfielder Justin Upton. Set and the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Upton in a hole. 0-2 the count to him. He's set and the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. 0-2. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Matt Thaiss. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit. If he tries to cheat to something this AB.
So now to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Springer. Fastball misses inside. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He reached on a single last time. And
이거 어렵다.
he tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He reached on a single last time. And
이거 어렵다.
he tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Later wound up scoring. First pitch on its way. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Fouled away. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. To 1-2 now. First pitch on its way. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. 8th inning of this low-scoring. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He loses him on ball 4. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Jason Castro will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Fouled off. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays. The 1-2. 0-2 2 once more. He's a bit inside for a ball. Swing and a miss. Near the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Angels. Here's George Springer. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
You've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point.
넘어가라,
Here's a fly
홈런.
ball. Well hit. Racing back
나이스
to right
홈런.
fielder. And that one is gone.
자인이 홈런.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man.
Racing back
나이스
to right
홈런.
fielder.
You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the... And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Tying run at first. As a look, now the pitch. Popped him up. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out. So stepping in, Alex Bregman. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra base. And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. There's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And that's going to land foul. Another one sent foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. fastball well outside.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another payoff pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The next 3-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next.
일단 우선은 기입해야 되겠네요.
Roberto Ozuna enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Pitch is popped up. Bregman in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing the previous off-speed pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Inside here with the cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And there's the first out. Stepping up now, Mike Trout. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now the pitch. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Stepping up now, Mike Trout. Outside, 2-1. His last trip. Now the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
Bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning. They're going to be able to throw a lot freer if they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge. Bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning. They're going to be able to throw a lot freer if they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now here's the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The bases are empty, 1 man out. changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and
here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Brent is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Albert Pujols. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So still 2 away, and Justin Upton will bat next. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here comes the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in.
Joe Biagini takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
2-strike adjustment.
Number 29.
Takes over now with 2
Joe
gone here in the top of
Biagini.
inning number 9. At the plate, Matt Thaiss, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
2 down, runners at first and second. 4 attempts to this point. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded,
it misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful. He gives up a base hit right here. It could get real ugly.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the...
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded,
it misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful. He gives up a base hit right here. It could
pitch. Bregman fields it cleanly. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Hansel Robles is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Yordan Alvarez. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Hansel Robles is the man called on to close this one and earn a save.
Alvarez.
Set for the bottom of the ninth. And stepping in. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike called, 2-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Waiting on it is Goodwin, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Carlos Correa. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
First pitch to him. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, 1-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one,
he's got a base hit, possibly more. And he's able to hustle his way up.
It's getting interesting.
Reach here with a 2-base hit. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Upton is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And he's able to hustle his way up.
It's getting interesting.
Reach here with a 2-base hit. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Upton is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And he's able to hustle his way up.
It's getting interesting.
Reach here with a 2-base hit. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Upton is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Riding in, Aledmys Diaz will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Aledmys Diaz.
Got him fishing that time, 0-1. In his career, Diaz possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Well, we emphasized earlier in the telecast what a lift it can be to win on opening day, but what do you really think this means, D-Row?
Well, for the winner, it's a huge confidence boost, Dan, no doubt. But for the loser, hey, it's just one game. You shake it off, remind yourself you're at the beginning of a long season, and you come out ready to play next time.
As this ball game is over.
Well, we emphasized earlier in the telecast what a lift it can be to win on opening day, but what do you really think this means, D-Row?
Well, for the winner, it's a huge confidence boost, Dan, no doubt. But for the loser, hey, it's just one game. Shake it off, remind yourself you're at the beginning of a long season, and you come out ready to play next time.
엄청 좋습니다.
Well, if you've just joined us, we're in a tightly contested matchup of division rivals that may be headed for a good conclusion. Heidi, tell us more about what's at stake here.
Well, these players know there is no better way for a club to help its own cause than by beating a division rival. I know it is early in the season, but the competitive intensity down here is palpable. These teams don't like each other. Whichever one prevails in this close game is likely to walk away with a bounce in their step.
And they'll have to finish strong here if they're going to get that done. Thanks, Heidi. Looking to minimize the damage here. Shohei Ohtani is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Rendon at second. Trout on at first with 2 down. A bouncer to the left side. The damage here. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster. Settling in now, Martin Maldonado. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter. Maldonado at second. Bouncer to the left side. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, curveball kind of backed up.
Martin Maldonado. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter.
On him right there. Might have popped out of his hand.
컨트롤 좋네. 89878.
Just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 1-0. Back up the middle. And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
George Springer the next to hit. He swings and grounds it to short. And another base hit as this is through into center, and they're in business now to start the 8th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Miles Straw will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 3.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Down 21.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And a double steal try here. And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1. And now a triple play as he couldn't get back to the bag, and the inning is over. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 7 and the Halos 5. Miles Straw will remain in the game in the number 9 spot.
얘가 원래 뭐였지? 필디 7887
take over at catcher. Dustin Garneau is into the ball game here as he.
Number 13, Dustin Garneau.
Joe Smith will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. He's set. Here it comes. Justin Upton is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
스탠드로 했는데 망했네요.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
진짜 시끄러워 진짜.
First delivery to him on the way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
송구도 너무 어려워졌네요.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. Gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Digging in once again, Max Stassi. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy? And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 hit's all they get. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
The third baseman.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Number 10.
At the plate, Yuli Gurriel. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
And a 2-0 fastball runs away. 3-0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Hermosillo He's under it, and he makes the catch for... Roberto Ozuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Michael Hermosillo.
And leading up.
Here comes the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down.
Michael.
And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Andrelton Simmons started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone.
나이스.
It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Fastball,
쌍지.
ball, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
작년에 오스나 엄청
Digging in and
됐었는데
looking for more, David Fletcher. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the
어려워진 것
0-1.
같네요.
Now that's popped up. Altuve is there.
그 송구가 완전
And that's
어려워졌다.
the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Ready now, Anthony Rendon. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he gets ahead 0-1. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. And right into the shift.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Angels down to their last strike. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Here's a chopper for the shortstop. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Astros have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Man, D-Roll, that was a huge win for this club as they're able to pick up a key game on a division rival.
No doubt, Dan. There's no better way to improve your position in a division
자기는
race
이겼어야.
than beating a team you're looking up at. You grab their shirt tail and climb up as you pull them down. I guarantee you they are feeling great about this one.
플레이어라 코레라. 코레라. 코로나. 잘해야 되겠네. 부스터 얻으려면.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Career against Kyle Gibson. He's
컨트롤 58. 93. 8480.
on 2 for 5.
Correa.
First pitch on its way. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
And that's the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joey Gallo.
Gallo.
Yellow.
The 1-2. Line for the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, there's another
이거는
base hit.
승부가
This is just kind of
저걸리는구나.
like that gift that just keeps on giving. D-roll both.
Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in
부스터
for
못
out
얻겠다.
#1. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
투수밖에 없네. 컨트롤 앞부분. 투수하고 283.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
Allen, the former Angel, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
3-0 to him now.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. 1 out.
This is line to
야,
left.
씨, 한가운데인데, 아.
Calhoun is there to put it away, and the
나쁘지
runner will be
않았는데
forced to retreat
너무
back to first.
빨랐구나.
Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. He could really use a knock here.
9384.
0 for 3 in the game so far. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Ball outside.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1.
Ball.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this
Count
point.
is full. 3 balls, 2
Full
strikes.
count, 3-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant clock, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely. Well, guys, unfortunately, Correa did not get a lot done at the plate in this game.
망했다.
No, he didn't. And as we touched on earlier, it's really important that he contributes to this club's success. We didn't see it tonight, but he has a lot to offer. We'll look for him to bring it more in future outings.
트레이드. 예. 오, 이런 것도 생겼네.
And run out the back door. If he ask for my relationship with the Lord, you can tell at the service I'm bored. Hold on. I'd rather be on a resort. Hold on. I'd rather be service I'm bored. Hold on. I'd rather be serving this to a sort of thinking I know she is. I'm drowning, swimming in this got me drowning. I'm drowning. Ice, yeah, this water got me drowning. I'm drowning. No flotation, I'm drowning. I'm drowning. No flotation, I'm drowning. I'm drowning. Cool by the boat. I'm drowning, I'm drowning. Ice, yeah, this water got me drowning. I'm drowning. No flotation, I'm drowning. I'm drowning. No flotation, I'm from a place where they pull up on you with a going bang, bang, bang. No one warned you, ain't no time for no bang, bang, bang. You sleeping on a stretcher like lay, lay, lay. I'm saying hey, 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 trying to live day by day. None of these neighbors say nothing. If you see a and them is coming, they dumping, they kicking, they punching, they jumping. The reason I'm
check me out now. Tony, yeah, walked out of Louis looking like a virgin discount. If it ain't 100, this a miscount. 7 days a week, I 6 ounce. If a chick with me, she like big houses. If a chick with me, she like foreign cars. If a chick with me, she like go yard. If a chick with me, she like protein. Make a sicker rich, the clothes off. Pull up to the flame with my doors off. Try to count a million and I dozed off. And I got my fingers in the air. Yeah, hanging with Paul Bear. Yeah, turn you to lawn care. Rex in my Montclair. Yeah, this just a small share. Hold up, make sure it's all there. I go to sleep in designer, psych. I go to sleep in yikes. Tell any honor a lie, right? Soon as I left, I got right. This a precision and detail. See, life is a beach, seashell. I sold the bags for retail. I'm from the block, no email. Walked out of Louis looking like a virgin discount. If it ain't 100, this a miscount. 7 days a week, I 6 ounce. If a chick with me, she like big houses. If a chick with me, she like foreign cars. If a chick with me, she like go yard. If a chick with me, she like protein. Make a sicker rich, the clothes off.
I'm cool, yo. I'm starting to think no one told y'all. Designing my clothes, dog. How much you think my coat costs? I'm spitting like Mozart. This till I gotta flip Noah's Ark. New Lamborghini, the doze off. Fell asleep in the doze off. Get it? My diamonds and stones water. ITD like Coach Carter. Ain't talking about no soda. Girl with me want some products. I pull her on turning head. I close the curtain while she turn her nose. This off white. I be rocking Virgil clothes.
Walked out of Louis looking like a virgin discount. If it ain't 100, this a miscount. 7 days a week, I 6 ounce. If a chick with me, she like big houses. If a chick with me, she like foreign cars. If a chick with me, she like go yard. If a chick with me, she like protein. Make a sicker rich, the clothes off.
Hip hop ain't really did shit for me. Little bell for the homies. Got a little green, bought a beam for the Falby. Took more shots after phase than Calby. After dark, you go crazy. Police ain't scary. You ain't bred for this. I'm still in the hood. They make bread and dip. I'm not jumping ship. I might you. You got enough for Vince. Feeling like Snoop with the Source Awards. Feeling like you wasn't born for war. Cause when I come around, you be head to the ground. Crack 'em up. Smell like the man running sound. Lucas Smoke. When I am, I heard the Lucas toe. Long Beach like Crazy Joe with Mayhem. When we get house, the caveman. Little bit of this, little bit of that.